Recorded Books and One-Click Digital present The Found and the Lost by Ursula K. Le Guin. Narrated by Alyssa Bresnahan and Jefferson Mays. Vaster than empires and more slow.
It was only during the earliest decades of the League that the Earth sent ships out on the enormously long voyages, beyond the Pale, over the stars and far away. They were seeking for worlds which had not been seeded or settled by the founders on Hain, truly alien worlds. All the known worlds went back to the Hainish origin, and the Terrans, having been not only founded but salvaged by the Hainish, resented this. They wanted to get away from the family. They wanted to find somebody new. The Hainish, like tiresomely understanding parents, supported their explorations, and contributed ships and volunteers, as did several other worlds of the League. All these volunteers to the extreme survey crews shared one peculiarity. They were of unsound mind. What sane person, after all, would go out to collect information that would not be received for 5 or 10 centuries? Cosmic mass interference had not yet been eliminated from the operation of the Ansible, and so instantaneous communication was reliable only within a range of 120 light-years. The explorers would be quite isolated, and of course they had no idea what they might come back to, if they came back. No normal human being who had experienced time slippage of even a few decades between League worlds would volunteer for a round trip of centuries. The surveyors were escapists, misfits. They were nuts. 10 of them climbed aboard the ferry at Smemmingport and made varyingly inept attempts to get to know one another during the 3 days the ferry took getting to their ship, Guin. Guin is a Setian nickname, on the order of baby or pet. There were 2 Setians on the team, 2 Hainishmen, 1 Beldine, and 5 Terrans. The Setian-built ship was chartered by the government of Earth. Her motley crew came aboard, wriggling through the coupling tube one by one like apprehensive spermatozoa trying to fertilize the universe. The ferry left, and the navigator put Guin underway. She flittered for some hours on the edge of space a few 100 million miles from Smemmingport, and then abruptly vanished. When, after 10 hours, 29 minutes, or 256 years, Guin reappeared in normal space, she was supposed to be in the vicinity of star KGE 96651. Sure enough, there was the gold pinhead of the star. Somewhere within a 400 million kilometer sphere there was also a greenish planet, World 4470, as charted by a Setian mapmaker. The ship now had to find the planet. This was not quite so easy as it might sound, given a 400 million kilometer haystack, and Guin couldn't bat about in planetary space at near light speed. If she did, she and star KGE 96651 and World 4470 might all end up going bang. She had to creep, using rocket propulsion at a few 100,000 miles an hour. The mathematician/navigator Azanafoil knew pretty well where the planet ought to be and thought they might raise it within 10 E-days. Meanwhile, the members of the survey team got to know one another still better. "I can't stand him," said Porlock, the hard scientist, chemistry plus physics, astronomy, geology, etc., and little blobs of spittle appeared on his mustache. "The man is insane. I can't imagine why he was passed as fit to join a survey team, unless this is a deliberate experiment in non-compatibility, planned by the authority with us as guinea pigs." "We generally use hamsters and Hainish skulls," said Manon, the soft scientist, psychology plus psychiatry, anthropology, ecology, etc., politely. He was one
Sample complete. Ready to continue?